grab what iron I've got, I think we need to start electrifying all, you know, our other mining, if we can. 8 more electric mining drills. Now, I could be doing science, but at the moment I would have to manually make the science packs because I need to do science in order to invent the factory. I think I want to get some basic automated smelting up. Or do I? No, because I'm going to get attacked, aren't I? Yeah. No, I'm going to get attacked. Let's actually do that. If we go to the tech tree, that needs 10, 20, 30. I need 60 red science packs. Of course, I don't have to make them all myself. Did I make a lab? I did. Lab. I need to make the first 10 myself, and I can do that. Labs use electricity. Put you down there for the moment. Feed those in once we've got them. Then we'll get first factory boxes. I am just waiting for this. This is why you need to automate stuff. You don't want to be doing stuff by hand. Yeah, so I was thinking that I would get some ore smelting arrays set up, but that's going to spread pollution quite far. So I think I want to make sure that I've got guns up before then. Which I've got as my third one. But I'll get this, the factory, then we'll automate the production of the science. Just manually feed it the ingredients it needs to invent the rest of this. Which I believe was another 50. You can see the raw materials needed to make science is 2 iron and 1 copper. The iron gets turned into gear wheels. But that means you can do the maths that if I want to automate the production of 50 science, I just have to give it 100 iron and 50 copper. There we go. We're making science. This will have increased our electricity usage. There you go. See, the lab has kicked in and is now using more electricity. And up here you can see automation is coming in. So we are going to have to grab that 100 iron and 50 copper I was just talking about. There we go, that's 100 iron. Up here. Well, that's all blocked, so there should be a reasonable amount of copper here. Yeah, that's 200 copper. So, with a box and electric inserter, okay, I'll just make one. Just waiting for automation to be invented, and then we can make a couple of factories. Anything I could be doing in the meantime? Really? There we go, that little boom-ba-dee-dee-boom that I've now invented factories. Which take 9 iron plates, 5 iron gear wheels, and 3 electronic circuits. Now, the ingredients for this are copper plate and an iron gear wheel. So we can just feed the copper plate directly in, but we need a machine to make the iron gear wheels. So we're going to need 2 machines. 2 assembly machines. Which means we're going to need some more inserters, aren't we? 1, 2, 3 inserters, I think. Make another 2. Put them there. The other thing we invented was long-handled insert. These basically have a longer reach. See how far that one reaches compared to that one. Our factories. Those on the hotbar here. So this one is going to make the science. Feed it straight into the lab. You notice these blue areas. That's the electric pole's area of influence. If you place a machine within that blue, then it gets its electricity. Click here, tell it what it's making. You are making science. You can see up there that it needs copper plate and iron gear wheels. It takes 5 seconds to make each one, so that's slow. Science is not going to be quick to start with. Later on, we're going to have a lot more labs and a lot more machines making science. It needed 50 copper. Else. That there, then it's in the electric pole we've already got. Q to drop that. I needed 50 copper, I believe. There you go, so that's feeding that in. And then we need iron gear wheels. So we'll have a machine. Makes iron gear wheels. Iron plates, 2 iron plates. 1 iron gear wheels, and this only takes half a second. So I'm actually going to need 2 more inserters. Box there. 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 Here it needs 100 iron, which I no longer have. But it can get started with what I've got. And it does take 5 seconds each. And there we go. We are now doing that. And we should make the next one before this one's finished processing this. So there won't be much in the way of gap. There you go. See, the science is building up. But we need a little more iron. There we go. Lots more iron. This thing was saying it was blocked, so this thing only keeps, unlike furnaces, which will, as we've seen, stack up to 100 things in their internal inventory, assembly machines in general will only keep a few in their output slot, and then they stop. So I don't have to worry about putting too much iron in here. As well add a little extra copper. Logistics is coming along. That's going to give me my splitter. So, if I was to automate iron smelting, all of the electric mining, yeah, mainly iron, they cost. Rock patch to get rid of. Okay. How many? Right, we no longer need middle mouse click to clear that, because what we want there is our electric furnaces. There we go. We've got 15 of them now. So, a transport belt can take 15 items per second. An electric mining drill mining speed half per second. So it produces 1 every 2 seconds. Or what, so I can get like 30 on a single conveyor belt? There are websites with like Factorio calculators tell you the exact ratios on things. I'm going to try and eyeball most of it, at least to start with. these down. One, two, three, four, five. That's 10. To leave like a little bit of a gap. Away trees. What's you here? Right, we need to leave a gap for power poles. Okay, so that's what we've got to start with. Iron. Air belts. Okay, we're now inventing our turrets. That's good. Right, so my idea is to get like 30 on these onto a snaking loop. And then that's going to get our iron. And I think we want to start our array here. So I think we've invented underground belts and splitters. Those to our hotbar. Two splitters or underground belts for this design, which means you need more iron. That's how this game works. Okay, we're going to leave that palm tree there, but it's going to die pretty quickly. I want to be up above the level of this stone, because we're going to split some coal off there, and it's going to run along this way. I could actually start my array over this end. Go that way, because it's going to be the same number of belts anyway. How this design works, going to be best to have the coal reach it earlier. Okay. So we're going to have coal coming this way. But this is a design I see a lot of YouTubers use, and they use it because it's a good design. But this belt here is going to have coal on one side and iron ore on the other. Need more iron. Keep grabbing the coal. Got the entire stack. Is there something that's... I think one of the mods is stopping me from grabbing that entire thing. I want to be able to do even distribution. No, okay, even distribution. Yeah, see, that only gave a little bit. I want to give a lot more coal than that. Maybe it can't take more than 50. Oh, what was I saying before I ran out of iron? Oh yeah, I wanted to make inserts. Yeah, so this belt here is going to have coal on one side and iron on the other side. That's going to feed into stone furnaces. Need a lot. I've got an option on, which means I can place a ghost version. So you can sort of plan stuff out, but, or you have the actual thing. Yeah, so this single inserter will pick up coal and the iron, feed it into that furnace. Then this one will pick up the plates it's made, output it to here. They always output onto the far side of the belt, so this one's going to output on the left-hand side of the belt. And on the other side, be a mirror image of this. This underground belt stretch out to here where there will be, in future, a second array with a little bit of space in between. Oh, this coal comes along here and splits. That. So the coal splits off here, and the other half continues on to the next array. More splitters. Finger control confusion. For more splitters, we're still making our nanobots. Go to technology, we can see the stuff we have invented. Oh no, this isn't. Where's the stuff we have invented? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, so we've made our gun turrets, which take 20 iron plates, 10 copper plates, and 10 iron gear wheels. So in total, that's 40 iron. That's expensive, but it might be worth making some manually to have them standing by. What is our pollution like? I should build a radar. In the military, there's a radar station which will scan out further than I can see. That might give me warning as to when the pollution is about to hit an enemy base. Build one radar. Put it up by the labs. Oh no, we'll put it up by where our smelting array is, because that's more or less the middle of our base at the moment. Who is radar? There. No, that's a burner drill. There it is, radar. There. Radars have two effects. They will expand my vision beyond where I've explored. Over time, it will sort of investigate and blocks will appear. The other thing is I can zoom in on map mode and actually see information when it's near a radar station. And you can even do stuff from here. From map mode, you can place blueprints, place blueprints, give orders to your robots, do all sorts of stuff. So, we need a splitter there, facing it. Belts, you always need more belts. How many belts you've made, you will need more. That way. This way. Then iron will come in there. So you can see the iron comes in here, gets split into two, dumps onto one side of this belt, and that goes round, one side of that belt and goes round. Coal comes in from here, does similar. I actually place a splitter down here now. See that the coal does the thing. I do like how everything moves in this game. The detail on the animation when you zoom in close, it's remarkable considering that pretty soon this entire map is going to be covered in these things. They're all having that animation and it runs so smoothly. So one thing I want to do is I want to set an output priority to the right. This. That's what this little arrow means. It means if it can, it will send coal towards the electricity first. And only spare coal gets sent off towards the smelting race. Because you do not want to run out of electricity, because if you do, everything stops. Right, so these things are going to need power, these inserters. Power pole there, and a power pole there. Actually make that one longer that way, because then I can not cut, I want to copy. Paste. Copy. Grab all this. Place it down like that. So this is a blueprint. And if I clear that larger amount, place it down. And this is what my nanobots... Dead tree is in the way. If you hold down Shift, it will add an order. See that red X? That adds an order to say, get rid of this dead tree later. So when once I get my nanobots, they'll automatically take stuff out of my inventory and plop it down onto this blueprint for me, so I don't have to manually do it myself. How long can this be? We look up furnaces. Crafting speed is 1. So... No, it's the time for iron plates, I think. So 3.2 seconds per iron plate. A belt can take 15 items per second. Say divide that by 3, so a single belt can handle 45 of these. One useful thing is if you go Deconstruction Planner and do that, it gives you a count. So that's 16. So we can definitely double this. So that was 16, 24, 32, 40. I think we want to add another 4. There we go. That's going to be the size of a single iron smelting array. I'll imagine we'll have 4 of these eventually, but 1 will do for now. We just need to now get our iron across, and obviously electricity over to iron. Gotta put this somewhere where it's not going to get in the way in the future. And I'm out of power poles. But small power poles are relatively cheap. Probably going to be other iron lines running through here later, but I can always redistribute as I need to. I am going to need more of that stuff. Doubt I've got enough. Okay, hopefully the last time we'll have to pick up iron from that array. Belt. Oh, I went over the pretty flower. Oh, I'm sad now. We'll ride this along. But this should work fine. I can actually get rid of that conveyor belt there now. I put that down so when I pasted the blueprint, everything sort of went nice and straight. And that's going to come out the end there. Probably want to place the rest of this central one as far as we can. And there you go. These two are starting. I've got some more inserters, so I will manually add more. More iron plates. So I will pick them up from the belt by pressing F. Well, it's F, but it's F. To make a few more. And the electric power poles are part of the blueprint. Right, so that's now already more iron production than we had down here. So I'm going to remove these. Okay, I think that's it for this episode. Because I think I need to sort of have like a little bit of think as to where I'm going to go next. As you can see, the radar is starting to spread out. I think I definitely interested in making myself some gun turrets. I've just invented nanobots. So, for the next episode, I think we are going to set up automatic production of, well, of a lot of the stuff here that, you know, I already need. So we're going to need some automatic copper smelting in a very similar way to this. What I will probably do is set that up. I'll leave room for 4 iron there, and then we can start having copper smelting. Or I might just put the copper smelting as close to the copper as I can. But it's going to start going up at the same level. So again, this single coal line can run along the entire array. Once I've got automatic copper and steel, then I can start automating the manufacture of all of these components. So we're not having to constantly manually craft it ourselves. Should probably make a load of bullets as well. Find the gun turrets. If you mouse over, it flashes, which is... Gun turrets there. I just want to test if I throw a gun turret down. It says no ammo, because I don't have any ammo in my normal inventory. Which is the one sort of disadvantage of this. If I do that... So what I've done is I've taken the gun away, so the new ammo I'm making goes there instead. So now if I throw a gun turret down, it gets 10 bullets in it. I think rather than having a pistol on me, I would rather just be able to place a gun turret. It's a lot more effective. Yeah, so we will make a copper smelting array, and we will start automating all the things. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.